Welcome to Explore English Churches, and today we are at St Bartholomer's Church in, what was a tiny hamlet of FURTHO in Northamptonshire. And this is actually a redundant Anglican church and is under the care of the church's Conservation Trust. It's only a tiny little church, so wow! If there's any noise on the video, I apologise. It's a very, very windy day here today, and we're sitting on top of a hill, as I say, in this redundant village, and also at this redundant church of St Bartholomeur's. Now, it's all credit to the church's Conservation Trust that this church actually still exists. Whoops. I'll show you where we are. And the church is actually within the grounds of a farm, because there's the village itself, well, the hamlet as it was, doesn't exist any longer. And I'll give you a quick view. Church dates back to the 12th century. Obviously it's had alterations and additions to it, mainly in the 14th century. Okay, forgive me about the signpost, I can't do anything about that. I would have thought they would have probably put that in a better place, but no. And a lot of it was substantially rebuilt in around about 1620. Now, as you can see, it only has a very stumpy short tower, and it is a very, very small church. So let's take a wander in, and I will show you. I'm very pleased that it's open. This is the one good thing about the church's Conservation Trust, is that not only do they look after the churches, but they also make sure that they're open to visitors. And this church, although it's a little bit off the beaten track, does actually gain quite a few visitors. As you can see, we have a hatch up there for the tower. We have one bell. This church was actually used to store the archives during the Second World War of Northamptonshire, and all the windows of the church itself are actually blown out when a bomb landed close by. Can you believe that? The church itself was actually declared redundant in 1989, so not that long ago really when you think about it. Whoops, ha ha ha, that's me as always, people, tripping and falling. There we go. And this is a look back down the church. As I say, it is absolutely tiny, and to think that it stood here for all these years is quite amazing. The church was constructed of limestone. The roof of the nave is apparently slate, and the chancel and the tower are actually tiled. We have a small piscina here. Don't see any markings or anything at all around it. And on the other wall we have a recessed tomb in there. Now I'm going to try not to fall over. As I say, it's a very, very small church, just a little chapel. There must have only been a few people that actually lived in this hamlet. It's not very far from Northamptonshire or Northampton itself. What else do we have here to show you? Yes, recess there. If you can see the ceiling or the roof and the trusses, quite amazing. The font here is probably 17th century. So there we have it, people. St. Bartholomer'S in this tiny little hamlet, well, which doesn't exist any longer, and under the care of the church's conservation trust. Hope you like my videos. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. And thank you very much for all the new subscribers that we've recently had, and all the current ones that have been following me now for some time. Especially Steve Dunn, who always puts in some very informative comments. So thank you very much, Stevie, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Please take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.